Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Miss Terry Flower, and you are now tuned in to the Terry Flower Show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember everything discussed on this page is alleged. All photos and all of that stuff that's going to be used is for fair use purposes only, okay? But anyway, how is everybody out there doing? I hope everybody is doing good, and y'all get on in here so we can talk about these folks' business. Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Miss Terry Flower, and you are tuned into the Terry Flower Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are here today to review Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 23, so they say. But anyway, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So the episode pick up where we left off with Mel standing out there with Kiki and her husband at that doggone storage unit talking about some, let's shut the haters down. We gonna prove them wrong that you clean. I say take the drug test. And then Kiki say, well, I tell you what, if I go take a drug test, then Marcel need to take a lie to take the test. Kiki husband say, you ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody. Ain't nobody worried about Marcel cornball ass. I'm like, this is weird, but whatever, honey. So she ended up deciding to go ahead and take the drug test. Myself personally, I agree with her husband. Girl, I'm not proving a good goddamn thing to none of y'all. Okay, I don't give a damn. Okay, but whatever. Kiki says she gonna take it. Mel got a little point when Mel say, go ahead and take the test so you can prove that you clean, and they can shut down that conversation and not have nothing to say. That's cool and everything, but child, when people got something to say about you, they're gonna say it regardless. So child, whatever. We're gonna go and move on. Mel says that she glad that Kiki decided to go ahead and take the test, not no come back in 72 hours. I'm like, girl, I'm glad she went ahead and took it for you too, because you showed up, rolled up on her like you was her PO, her parole officer, but whatever. We're gonna keep on moving. So Kiki take the test, she passed the test. All right, fine. So Mel reading the results, negative. All I see is negative, girl. That's all I see. So Mel says in the confessional, as well as to Kiki and her husband, you know what, now we done shut that lie down. Now y'all can move forward and just focus on y'all relationship and everything. And she's saying her confessional, and stop worrying about Marcel them and Tisha them or whatever like that. So in the scene, Mel says, well, after she done came with her shit, okay, she said, well, why is y'all moving anyway? Or whatever. And they're like, we moved for our oldest son, the one who plays sports or whatever like that. And she was like, oh yeah, I was talking to Tiffany, and Tiffany was telling me that y'all son was going to a different school, but she was making it like you guys weren't even gonna move or anything like that. And Kiki like, why is Tiffany in our business, girl? Girl. Now Mel, you're my girl. But baby, when I tell you got that goddamn spoon in your hand stirring the shit out that pot, I ain't mad at you because I'm watching the show and we need something because it's been dry as hell. Okay, but goodness gracious. They in that scene with Kiki just saying Tiffany need to mind her business. She stay talking about her to different people all around town. Always talking about Kiki be coming for her, and Kiki like, I don't be coming for her. She'll talk about me to anybody that doggone listen. Or whatever like that, child. All right, and we moving on. In the next scene, we meet up with the knock-knee and the delusional at their house packing, getting ready to go on a vacation. And Tisha is letting Marcel know that they gonna be there for 5 days. He's like, 5 days? Baby, we're gonna be there for 5 days. We can't be going that long. She was like, well, you tell Mila then, because Mila want to go to the beach for her birthday, okay? I say, look at this nigga here. Now, didn't this nigga go to Africa for like 2 weeks, and he can't go on vacation for 5 days, girl? He made me sick. Anyway, okay, so Tisha say this is the break that she needs, you know what I'm saying, where she ain't got to think about business or nothing, and she could just go out of town, enjoy herself with her husband and her family. I was like, okay, girl, whatever you say. Kiki is not Kiki, good Lord. Letitia is telling Marcel, that, she want to be able to relax from everything that happened at that dang on barbecue. And Marcel was like, I'm really proud of you how you handled yourself. I wish I would have handled myself better. They show us a little flashback. Do it then, bitch. Draw just they do a little flashback real quick, like. And Tisha is just saying, I feel like Kiki has proven to me time and time again that she is a liar. Now, wait a minute. Now, now I don't know if Kiki, I wouldn't say Kiki is a liar. She's a habitual lying stepper. That's what she is, because you told her don't talk about your marriage no more, and she talked about your marriage to the ops, so she's wrong for that. But lying, I think you just delusional. But we gonna keep moving. But again, we ain't got no proof that Marcel did anything. All of this is alleged. Now let's keep going. So Tisha lets us know once again she done with Kiki. Okay, babe, we got it. All right. Anyway, so Marcel goes into talking about him and Stormy situation or whatever, and he was just like he feel like they were able to work out their differences or whatever. He was like he just don't believe that Stormy didn't know what she was doing, you know, by calling him a bitch or whatever. And Tisha was like, well, she did say she was doing it to get up under your skin. He was like, yeah. And then we went into the drug conversation, and you know, her friend being on drugs and stuff like that. You know, I'm just glad that we was able to come to a good space, because when she started crying, you know, I just went over there and told her, you know, all BS aside, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry, like I definitely wasn't trying to hurt your feelings, which was a nice little moment. All right. Marceau says, thinking about the whole thing with Stormy or whatever, with the drugs and all of that, it just make him think back to the situation with Kiki. He's more hurt than he is angry. He's like, I actually care for Kiki, you know what I'm saying, and there's a real relationship that's been lost in all of this or whatever like that. And she was like, Tisha say, well, yeah, and Kiki, you know, just always saying stuff like, you know, y'all think Tisha perfect. Now, I ain't never heard Kiki say that. Maybe I missed it. Y'all tell me in the comments. But she was saying, y'all think Tisha perfect, and I know I'm not perfect, and I never said I was perfect or whatever like that. And he go, Marceau in his breath, you can be more accountable. She was like, what you say I can be more accountable? He's on some, I said it out loud. She was like, yeah, you said it out loud, so give me an example within the last 30 days where I wasn't being accountable. Okay. The example that he gives Tisha as is when they were at that little town hall meeting, and y'all remember when Mel was standing up with her plate, and Mel was saying, yeah, I just feel like the next event need to be more organized, and then Tisha decided to pipe up, even though she didn't say nothing to Storm was calling her husband a bitch, but she decided to pipe up when Mel had something to say, and she was saying, oh no, what you talking about right now, we don't even need to talk about, we talking about what happened at the actual event, not what happened before or after. And Mel was like, oh no, we ain't gonna just ignore what I just said, that is what we gonna talk about. Y'all remember that? So he brings that up and uses that as an example of when she wasn't being accountable, and she was like, oh, I was accountable in that moment, I did say that we could have been more organized or whatever like that. But it just tickled me pink, baby, the fact that the example that he used was in defense of Mel. I said, this nigga here is something else. You better know what I'm saying to you. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Tisha looks pissed in the face. I don't know if y'all pay attention to body language, but Tisha looked pissed, because Tisha like, nigga, we live together. You got 1,000 examples you could use, but the one example you gonna pull out your ass is one that's gonna be in defense of Mel. Child, moving on. So they end that little conversation with Tisha taking accountability, saying, well, I'm gonna be accountable, because Marcel was like, well, babe, you're not being accountable in this moment or whatever. So she was like, well, okay, well, I take accountability. You know how her voice would go to that little high pitched thing? I take accountability. So fine, child, whatever. Take accountability, girl. We don't give a damn, okay? In the next scene, we meet up with Mel at her house. She's getting ready to plan her little event for her name change ceremony. Her event planner shows up, Gigi, and her mama, Miss Van, shows up. Hey there, Miss Van. Anyway, so she's sitting down, she's showing her mama the doggone menu and all of this, even her song she wrote. I said, girl, good God. So Mel theme is taking it back, throw it back. I'm just playing. I don't know what the theme is. Anyway, she throwing the party in the backyard. So I said, oh Lord, it's gonna be another backyard boogie situation. But she says she gonna have security at hers, because she don't need no pop-up. She's a single woman. Anytime she go to an event, she plan an event, she always have her security with her, you know what I'm saying, because she's a single woman and she got a crazy ass ex. Facts. Because Mel said, I don't need no pop-ups. Facts again. Okay, let's keep moving. Mel tells her mom that she got her little notice back from the probate court, and her mom was like, so you ain't opened it? Mel was like, no, I haven't opened it yet. And she asked her mama, do she want to open it? Her mama like, yeah. I'm like, girl, hell yeah, you planning a whole goddamn party for this? Girl, whatever, we gonna keep moving. So Mel goes and gets the letter, and while she reading the letter, they doing a montage of back when her and Martell was together, up when they was first getting ready to start getting the divorce and everything, and how Marceau just like, oh, not Marceau, but how Martell just like, you know, it's Holt and Holt. It wouldn't be no Holt and Holt without this Holt. And you know, all the time and effort and work that I put behind making you Melody Holt and all of that. I said, this nigga sound like Ike Turner. I made you, Tina. That's what the hell he said. I say, good Lord. Well, good news. Mel is able to go back to Melody Rogers, which is wonderful, honey. And now Mr. Holt gonna have to Holt up that damn name. That's what he gonna have to do on his damn own. And we're gonna see how that work out for him. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving. Miss Van over there about to tear up. I said, oh, look at Miss Van. Miss Van said, baby, I'm about to cry for you, because she understands. She like, man, my daughter done been through a lot with this NIGGA, and to be all the way at this point where she was finally able to go ahead and get her name changed, all the shit she done been scrolling through, Miss Van. I said, Miss Van, she's so damn sweet. That it don't make no damn sense. So they in that scene with Mel and her mama getting a good hug, and Mel let us know in the confessional we met her as a Hope, but now she gets to reintroduce herself as a Rogers. I said, you gone, girl, gone with your beautiful little wig on with your blue dress. I see you going with the wind. All right, moving on, child. In the next scene, we meet up with Stormy. She pulling up on Kiki or whatever like that, and Kiki in the house and they're cleaning or whatever. And she was like, I just want to check on Kiki, after everything that happened. So she get in there, they give each other a hug. Hey, how you doing? All that good stuff. And so Stormy was like, well, how you doing after everything? Kiki said, I'm sure you probably talking about the barbecue event, that backyard boogie, and Kiki was like, I'm so sorry, that I put you in the middle. I think I snatched some cards from you or something. And they show us a little flashback of when she snatched them cards from Stormy. I tell you what, when they throwing them across the table, I said, girl, this damn child a fool, okay? Stormy was like, girl, when you took them cards on my hand, I was like, well, damn, child. So she was like, Stormy said, well, tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like you were very upset because you were being ignored, like you were invisible. And Kiki was like, yes, that's what I'm saying. That was very disrespectful. Like, come here, let me show you. Like, I tried to embrace her. Imagine me trying to hug you and this is what she did to me or whatever like that. Kiki, baby, come here, lean in. Sweetie, just because a motherfucker made you feel invisible didn't mean you should have took a drink and doused their ass with the goddamn drink, baby. She thought so. She knows my points. She knows my triggers and all of it. Well, baby, you know your triggers too. And you can't let other people control you by pushing. But okay. I ain't no counselor, y'all. We're going to go ahead and keep moving. We're going to go ahead and keep moving. So Kiki goes on to call Marcel, Tisha's wife. She was like, I know Tisha and her wife sat down and they conspired to put this together like, oh, we just going to ignore her or whatever like that. Yeah, Marcel is a madam. I said, oh, okay. So everybody jumping on the Marcel a bitch train, huh? Okay. Kiki tells us that she been getting scolded. Well, she tells Stormy, but hell, we here to listen to. Anyway, she said that she been getting scolded by so many people for even rekindling this relationship with Tisha because people have been able to witness some of the shady things that Tisha has done to her, even back when they was 13 years old. Didn't I tell y'all this shit done started from when they was kids? This beef here is really between Miss Wanda and her goddamn brother. I bet you if we ever could get to the bottom of this shit, I bet you that's where it came from. Whatever, we gonna go ahead and keep on moving. All right. Then Kiki tells us that she wish she didn't love Tisha. I said, well, damn, bitch, cold-blooded. Goodness gracious. All right, but whatever, child, we gonna keep on moving. All right. So Stormy started telling her about what was talked about once she left or whatever, and she was like, the thing that triggered me that they were talking about was when they kept implying like that you were on drugs, and the reason why you were acting that way is because you were on drugs and all of this stuff like that or whatever. And then Kiki gets in the confessional, was like, anybody can see that they, basically what she was trying to say, anybody can see that they using telling some I was on drugs to avoid the fact that Marcel is supposedly cheating, and that Tisha looks stupid. And I say this to that. You're right. Tisha do look crazy as hell. That's why I call her Miss Delusional, Delulu. That's her nickname for me. That's what I call her. But at the same time, baby, you look stupid because you madder than her. That's her nigga, baby. Move on. Move around, ma'am. Okay, she was like, you should have knew. She was at the confessional. Tisha should have knew when that damn back picture came out. Okay, all right. She should have knew when he went to Africa. All right. You making some major points, baby. You making some major points, but this still ain't your goddamn business, okay? But we're gonna keep on moving. So Kiki lets us know that when she came to the backyard boogie, she really didn't come there to be beefing with her cousin. She really wanted to be beefing with Tiffany. And Stormy lets her know, oh yeah, she did end up coming. She came later, whatever like that. And Kiki just basically let Stormy know, I'm about sick of this bitch, okay? She said in them words, but that's what she meant. I'm gonna say it for her. I'm about sick of this talking ass, nose ass bitch. This bitch get on my goddamn nerve. And I'm like, Kiki, she get on my motherfucking nerve too, but whatever, honey. So they started talking about the doggone interview that Tiffany did with Carlos or whatever, but throughout the whole damn interview, she was mainly just talking about Kiki. Child, Tiffany's so motherfucking messy, but whatever, we gonna keep going. So they show us a little clip of the interview with Carlos and Tiffany, but or whatever like that. And Carlos asked her, she was like, Kiki was having a diatribe or whatever the hell he said, child, about knowing Tiffany, like they already knew each other. And Tiffany says there is a difference between knowing of somebody and actually having a relationship with somebody. And it's like you want to keep going back and forth with me about it, arguing with a wall, you know. We're supposed to be better than that. We're better than that. Are you? And we're gonna keep moving. So Stormy tells Kiki, I was just really surprised that she would just openly, like say that she's better than you. And Kiki was like, yeah, she is delusional. She is crazy. Goodness gracious. I don't know what Tiffany is, but I will tell you this much. Her damn energy is draining. She is a fucking succubus. That's what her ass is. Well, from what we can see on this TV, because like I always tell you people, we don't know these folks. We don't know these people. We do not know these people. But from what I see on the TV, girl, she draining as hell. Whatever. Moving on. Child, before we even get to the fact that Kiki picked up that same spoon that Mel was holding early in this episode, that spoon, and went to stir the goddamn pot, before we even get to that, child, Stormy been giving in these damn confessionals, honey, because she's giving me Trina in the 90s. And I said, yes, ma'am. I love it. Okay? I love it, honey. Only thing you missing is some gold. You should have had on some gold jewelry, baby. Real quick, like, yes, honey. But anyway. So Kiki picks up the spoon and she put it in the pot and she stir it real quick, and she let Stormy know, oh well, did you send Tiffany some products? Did you send her some products or something like that? She was like, oh yeah, I sent her a little bundle up or whatever like that. She was like, girl, well, she been talking about your products, talking about the stuff that you put in it ain't healthy and all of that. And she was Stormy say, Kiki was like, yes, girl, she just up in everybody's business. Then she gonna talk about that we switching schools and all of that, and our child don't even live in that district, like we ain't gonna be moving and stuff. She was like, now why? Stormy said, now why she doing that? Like, why she coming at you? Like, I'm trying to stay neutral, but this whole making it real hard, Kiki said that Tiffany is jealous, honey. She was like, Tiffany is just jealous. And it's like, Kiki, nah, Tiffany ain't jealous. Tiffany not jealous of you. Tiffany just really believes in her heart of heart that she's better than you. She believes that. That's why she handles you the way that she handles you. Why she thinks she better than you, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I have no idea why she thinks she's better than anybody. I don't know. Maybe one day she'll tell us about it, But anywho, then we get to Stormy or whatever. Stormy in the confessional after, Kiki done stirred the pot and let her know what Tiffany said. Stormy's in her confessional saying, I'm going to talk to Tiffany about it or whatever like that and see if she bold enough to say it in my face. And if she ain't, then whatever. It don't even matter. And it's like, girl, Tiffany not finna say that to your face, baby. She not. She not finna do that. But whatever, we're going to see how this go. And again, love the outfit, boo. Anyway, but we're going to keep moving. And real quick before we move on, though, I take that back. You shouldn't have had on no gold jewelry. I like the chain that you had on. Anyway, we're going to keep moving. So they end the little scene or whatever like that. And Kiki let Storm know. She like, you know what? Tiffany always telling me she don't even be thinking about me. Obviously, I'm all in her. I got condos in that head. Okay? But anyway. She was just like, all of this hating ain't nothing but motivation. All of that shit. Whatever. Moving on. In the next scene, we meet up with Mel. She's at the gym. She done set up a little whole personal trainer situation with her, Kimmy, and Tisha. So Tisha pulls up. Mel, before the girl even get out of the car, Mel, hey, Tisha, hey, girl. Whatever like that. So Tisha gets out, and Tisha walking up there, energy low as hell. But my thing is, though, I don't think I got to say about this real quick, like, Mel, why you acting like you don't know Tisha don't like you, girl? Because Mel get in her confessional talking something. Time Tisha walk up, her energy is very low. Of course her energy low, Mel. Girl, she don't like you. Girl, we all know this. Anyway, moving on. Child, as Mel and Tisha just sitting there awkwardly as hell because they ain't talking at all. And here go Mel. There go Kimmy. She get to dancing and stuff like that. Kimmy like, I'm excited to have a little date. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to check on Tisha to see how everything is, after all the events that have happened or whatever like that. Child, whatever, honey. So when she gets up, she talks to Tisha. She like, hey, how you doing? And she was like, well, what's wrong? Because she could tell Tisha energy is real low as well. But Tisha already let us know in the beginning of this scene, she ready to go on vacation with her family. She really don't give a damn about being here with y'all right now. I ain't mad at that. Whatever. And Tisha, girl, I like that little blue jumpsuit. Get it, ma'am. So Mel, Kimmy, and Tisha, they all go in the building. Mel's personal trainer is there, and the lady let them know, hey, these little workout stations y'all gonna be at, and they get to working out, honey. The lady get them a nice, good workout. I've been liking that. This second half of the season, showing everybody meeting up and working out, doing something healthy. I think that's really, really cool. But anyway, honey, so they do their little workout. Kimmy like, child, I ain't worked out in a long time. I'm up here out of breath, honey. Okay. So they do their workout. It was real nice. Then they all sit down. The lady leave. Okay. And Kimmy was like, well, yeah, that was cool. So Kimmy lets us know that her body is good, but when she works out and stuff like that, she's out of breath. So Mel asked her, Mel was like, is this something that is going to subside, eventually or whatever like that? And Kimmy said when she went and took some tests recently, she did not pass them, and the doctor told her that it will not be subsiding. She told the doctor, the devil is a lie, and that's right, baby. You keep on praying, doing what you need to do in Jesus' my name, being healthy and all that good stuff, less stress as possible, and it'll work out. Amen. All right, now we're going to go ahead and move on. So Kimmy brings up, I just want to check on you guys, after the backyard boogie, Tisha, how are you doing? Child, the look on Tisha's face was like, this is exactly why I ain't want to meet up with these bitches. God damn. And Tisha goes right into, what happened at the backyard boogie is something that has happened before. I'm like, baby, have you rehearsed this shit at home or something? I don't know. We gonna keep moving. So Tisha letting the group know, this whole situation right here and all of this that we going through with Kiki right now, when we first started hanging around you guys, I had to distance myself from Kiki because I don't want that type of lifestyle around me. People that have nothing to lose and then you put drugs in the mix, that is a dangerous person. And that's very true. That is a dangerous person. But this shit just sound crazy as hell because at the beginning of this episode, we watched Kiki take a drug test and she passed it. That's what they said. And because I don't know. Okay. But from the episode, we're going to go with it. She passed the damn drug test. So Tisha lets us know that she know Kiki is still on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because she could tell from certain behaviors and all of this. So Mel asks her, Mel say, well, did you and Kiki have like a conversation before the backyard boogie or whatever like that? And Tisha was like, the conversation that we had, it really wasn't. Mel was interrupted. Was it like a tough conversation? Was it like, I was like, Mel, relax, baby. Calm the down, okay? Good God. Like, girl, relax. God damn. I'm gonna have to tell you to moonwalk up out this situation too. God damn it. This ain't got nothing to do with you, baby. But I can't be all the way mad at Mel. Cause Kimmy had brought it up. I said, boy, these some messy. We gonna keep moving. When Mel tries to dig in even deeper, Tisha was like, I'm finna go. Okay? And I ain't even mad at Tisha because, Mel, y'all ain't friends like that. Like, she finna sit here and pull her goddamn heart out to you. She don't even like you, girl, but whatever. We gonna keep moving. Mel says, it's the reason why Tisha don't want to talk about the conversation that her and Kiki had before the backyard boogie is because it had something to do with Marcel cheating allegedly or whatever like that. She was like, but what Tisha needs to understand is we're gonna ask questions. This is true because y'all is on the show. Y'all gonna ask questions. It still look messy as hell. We gonna keep moving. Mel says Tisha need to know that they want her to get out her feelings and tell how she feels about the situation. I'm like, Mel, get the hell on, girl. You being messy, baby. You still got that spoon in your hand. We gonna keep moving. So Mel says, well, I had an opportunity to talk to Kiki, and she was just, saying that she felt disrespected, when you didn't speak to her or whatever like that. And I think it really had something to do with that conversation y'all had prior. I said, child, look at Mel, just a stirring, god damn it, because she trying to get Tisha ass to talk about them cheating allegations on this camera. That's what she trying to do. And Tisha like, I'm about to go. I'm finna go, you guys. All right. Tisha got in her confessional, was like, I don't want to talk about the damn backyard boogie no more. I'm ready to go on the beach with my family. I don't want to talk about it no more. And obviously Mel don't know that no means no. And it's crazy because two things can be true at the same time. Tisha, Mel doing to you the same thing that you did to Mel. However, it was messy then and it's messy now. You was wrong then and her ass is wrong now. You see how that works? Whatever, we gonna keep moving. Tisha gets up and leaves, and Mel still sitting there talking to Kimmy. She was like, I don't think she's fine. I don't think she's over it. And Kimmy was like, well, I take it as I'm fine and I don't want to talk about it. Not I'm happy and I'm good with the situation, because that was a lot. And Mel like, yeah, she's pressed. Okay, she's very pressed about this situation. And Kimmy just sitting there like, yeah, because it was a problem. It's a big issue. Mel was like, yeah, it's a big problem. I said, child, we moving on. I don't know why this made me feel so uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, honey, whatever. In the next scene, we meet up with Miss Nell. She's outside watering her plants. I said, girl, you better get it because I just done start growing me some plants and vegetables as well. Whatever, but we ain't even talking about me. We're going to keep moving. So Martell is pulling up on Miss Nell to talk to her, whatever like that. She like, hey Martell. I said, girl, you too excited to see this messy nigga, but we gonna see how this go for you. So Miss Nell asked Martell, how you doing? Martell like, I'm doing good. How you doing? She like, oh, I'm doing good. I'm just out here watering my flowers. She said, hey, well, what Chris said? She like, he up there at the real estate office or whatever. He'll be here in a minute. Do you mind sitting outside right quick though? So they gonna sit outside and have them a little conversation. Okay, and so they, of course, they got to bring up this backyard boogie. Everybody in this damn episode done brought up that backyard boogie. It was crazy, but anywho, so they were talking about the situation was crazy as hell. Okay, that was a fool, and she was like, Miss Nell said, yeah, you were speaking to Mel, and she didn't speak back, and Martell like, oh yeah, and like I told Chris, I'm gonna continue to speak to Mel. I ain't gonna let nobody change who I am. And Miss Nell said, I told her she should have spoke back. I told her that because it don't hurt to speak. Martell was like, yeah, especially when we speak everywhere else, and nigga, you be having so much going on behind the scenes. We don't know what was happening at this time, why Mel decided not to speak to you. We really don't care. All the stuff you done put this woman to put her through, she can speak or not speak to your ass. Okay, we don't give a damn, sir. Okay, sir, we do not care. All right. So Miss Nell get in her confessional and say, I think this is a good time to discuss the party that Mel is throwing. So, we're going to have that conversation now. And I'm like, what the hell you need to have a conversation with Martell about male party for? What? Okay, I get this got to be for the show. Because this don't even make no damn sense. Whatever, we're going to keep moving. Ms. Nell in her confessional telling some, because this could potentially lead up to some hurt feelings for Martell. Hurt feelings? Hurt feelings? What? She asked Martell, well, did you know that she was changing her name? He like, what? He was like, just taking it in that is really real, it just solidifying everything. Her changing her name just solidified it. And I'm like, boy, it's been real since y'all been real divorced. What? Shut up. Girl. So Miss Nell tells Martell, that it's hard, being in the midst of what y'all got going on, being friends with both of y'all, because, I never wanted to see y'all at this point. Well, I got invited to her name change party. And I will be attending or whatever. And Martell tells him, oh, really? For me, I want to know everybody that's going. And it's, why? Sir, Mel is no longer your business. If it ain't concerning your kids, it ain't none of your business. That's why I don't even know why Miss Nell even having this conversation with you, because she making you feel like Mel is still your business. I don't like it, but we gonna keep moving. Martell tells Miss Nell that he don't think she should attend because she his friend or whatever like that. And he was like, for her to be throwing like a whole party, and Miss Nell was like, yeah, people throw a divorce party. He was like, divorce party? We got divorced 2 years ago. Exactly, nigga. So what is your problem? Okay. He said, but for Mel to be throwing a name change party, that's like a slap in her face. I mean, my bad. That's like a slap in his face. And I say, what? Nigga, you had a whole baby in y'all marriage. You had a whole girlfriend for damn near half of y'all marriage. All the years y'all was married. Martell, what the hell is you talking about, baby? This nigga slow. Okay, but we gonna keep moving. Martell says that he feels like the Fletcher should not attend the party because they should know that it's really like Mel being spiteful to him or whatever like that. And he was like, it ain't like she did nothing special with the name Rogers. Nigga does. She just got her name changed back to Rogers. Sit back and watch, okay? Let's see what you do with Holt. Let's see what you do with the name Holt all by yourself. We want to see, okay? But child, Martell is slow. Okay, we gonna keep moving. So child, Miss Nell tells Martell, whether you seen this coming or not, I told you this a few years ago that this was gonna happen. This is a part of it. And he was like, well, not just meddling it around in my face. She was like, how is this meddling it around in your face? See, now he finna piss Miss Nell off. Okay. Miss Nell say, I can say it's meddling. You was meddling in her face when you had the affair. And he was like, well, she was meddling in my face when she had the affair on me. And I'm like, Martell, why the hell is we still having this argument? Didn't you say y'all got divorced 2 years ago? And another thing, if she did cheat on you, you cheated on her, nigga, we know who had a baby though. We can confirm who definitely cheated. Okay. This ain't an argument you want to have, sir. Move around, sir, please. Miss Nell done got hype. I do not know about this damn affair you keep talking about. I swear to God, I do not know what you talking about. Martell say, well, it's facts. It's facts. Have you ever asked her about it? Miss Nell was like, no. He was like, I'm gone. Yeah, go ahead and move around, baby. Please don't argue with this lady on her damn porch. Okay, please move around, sir. And Miss Nell, why you so emotional about this situation, baby? Why you even go there with Martell? This whole damn conversation is stupid. The whole reason why you had this man come over here to have this conversation is stupid. The whole reason that you up here telling him about Mel Party is stupid. Him being mad about it is stupid. Okay, all of this is stupid. Okay, whatever. Girl, we gonna move on. They done got on my damn nerves on the slick. We gonna go ahead and move on. Martell says that Mel cheated on him with multiple men, you know what I'm saying, throughout their marriage. And Miss Nell like, now Martell, I don't know if I believe that. Now Martell, I don't. He was like, what? It's facts though. He doing all of this. I'm like, Miss Nell better than me, because I'd have been said, Martell, make your way to your vehicle, baby. Baby, make your way on to your vehicle. Go on around. Move around, sir. Move the hell on around. All right. So Nell and Martell just reached the point of, because at first they were going back and forth, and and they just reached the point. Miss Nell like, we ain't gonna get nowhere with this. We ain't gonna get nowhere going back and forth. I ain't know nothing about her cheating or whatever like that, but I take cheating the same way. Ain't no difference between you and Fletcher when it come to cheating. And Martell like, well, did you cheat? And Miss Nell was like, no, I didn't, or whatever like that. And he was like, well, Mel did cheat, so y'all shouldn't even be on the same team. And then he gets in his confessional and he tells us that, you know, again, Mel cheated too, and he hates the fact that she's able to throw rocks and hide her hands. And he was like, she's so good at it. And he looks down and all of this like Martell, boy, you a fool. Whatever, we gonna keep moving. He says that the whole thing about Mel throwing rocks, hiding her hands or whatever like that is the reason why people don't believe him when he say that she cheating. And it's like, no sir, no sir. The reason why we don't believe you is because you be lying. You be lying, baby. You be lying, and your credibility has been shot in a lot of ways. It really ain't got nothing to do with Mel. If your credibility was better and you wasn't known for lying and telling little lies here and there, if you wasn't known for that, we might believe you. At the end of the day, I don't know if she cheated on you or not. I really don't give a damn, because y'all done been divorced for 2 years. Okay, so what the hell? Anyway, he tells Miss Nell that you know, she grown, you know, she can have a good time at the little event. Well, nigga, if you didn't care, why is you all emotional in your tight suit? Martell says that y'all, you know, tells Miss Nell, well, you don't need to be talking about me cheating unless you're going to talk about her cheating. And y'all women just need to stop coming at men so hard or whatever like that. Miss Nell said, well, y'all need to stop fucking up, okay? He was like, she fucked up first. I'm like, what are we doing? Hey, what we doing, y'all? This is ridiculous. Y'all, so Martell gets in his confessional and say he feel like by them attending the party, the name change party, they picked a side and they on Melody side. I say, boy, he just say, oh, they telling me, Martell, you did this wrong. Martell, you did that wrong. Martell, you did. I see accountability still out here kicking your ass, sir. Okay. Martell walks and gets in his truck, and Miss Nell stands up and says, the truth hurt. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, if you're going to talk about the truth, talk about all the truth. Yo, why you don't hold her accountable about her infidelity? Have you ever asked her about it? Miss Nell was like, no, why would I ask her about something I don't even know about? You know what I'm saying? Martell just be lying, child. Girl, he gets on my damn nerves. Anyway, he rides out. He was like, you going to talk about the truth? Talk about all of the truth. He leaning out the window still talking. Miss Nell said, all right, bye, Martell. Martell pulls off. She was like, damn, shit. This nigga that aggravated me. Okay, whatever, y'all. That was the end of the episode. This was a long behind review. You guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, repost, all that good stuff, y'all, because I went in for y'all for this long ass review. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to the Terry Flower Show. Hope everybody have a good day. Peace.